of Christian Madsen. I was born in 1860, Oskirk Parish, Denmark. I came to this haven't spoke much since 1947, so throat gets a little tickle. As I mentioned, I was born in Denmark. I was one of 10 children. I came from the background of masonry, and we carved wood. When I was younger, I was carving a pair of shoes over in Denmark. Slipped with the knife. Cut my hand. I gave up wood carving. I didn't like it anymore. So I came to this country. I was 21 years old. I came to Hutchinson because some of the people from my hometown in Denmark were here already. So, this is where I came. I worked as a masonry. Back then we used concrete and fieldstone. One of the first basements I did in Hutchinson was masonry and fieldstone. Really convenient for storage and protection from cyclones. I guess you guys call them tornadoes now, but so we, through my years, built a lot of buildings around, far and wide. I don't know, has anybody ever been up to St. Michael and seen the Catholic Church up there? I had a hand in building that. Beautiful church. So through the years, we laid brick, built houses. Well, I came upon this thought of having concrete sidewalks. Well, I made some sidewalk concrete walks in Hutchinson. Well, lo and behold, other towns heard about this beautiful hard surface that you could walk on in front of their buildings. Well, I got contacted from Brown. We did some concrete sidewalks over there. All of a sudden, I had crews in Hutchinson, Blanco, Stewart, Buffalo Lake, all the way even to Bolivia. Wasn't long after that, I got contacted by the city of Rochester, Minnesota. They wanted me to come down there and show them my sidewalks. So I was down there, not to be outdone, Minneapolis, St. Paul. I was down there doing concrete sidewalks. So through that, I was working. Well, when I was in Denmark, I learned how to make clay bricks. Well, to make clay bricks, you need real good clay. Just pure clay, nothing mixed in with it. So I heard that there was 10 acres for sale at the Sumter Farm. Up on the hill, outside of town. 10 acres, outside of town. Had a nice slough on it. Underneath the slough was some beautiful clay. Well, I had skeptics saying that I shouldn't even try to do it. But, you know, when I was over in Denmark, they had clay washing machines that would separate the impurities out of the clay. Well, in Germany, they had a guy that made a machine that was a little bit better than the one that I remember. Well, I got the plans for it. Well, I put my own spin on it. My clay separating machine was 20 feet wide, 20 feet deep, 15 feet high, propelled by a steam engine. What you would do is you would put the clay in there, dump it in, those great big agitators in there, it spun. It would separate the gravel, the sand, and the clay, which I was after. You would drain that off. It would become a slurry. The gravel would be dipped out by a bucket. Stored that for my concrete. Gave it away. It was kind of a byproduct for me because I was after the clay. Well, after the clay would be out in the storage pit, drain the water off. It separates the sand, the clay. The clay would be a consistency of like putty. Alright, so now I would take that putty, put it in a form, make a brick. Well, when you make clay bricks, you gotta fire them. When you fire them, you put them in kilns. And this is my factory. Those big round buildings on there are the kilns where it dries the bricks. So things were going good. I was making bricks. Well, when I was heard this thing about the European countries, what they were doing were also making tile out of the clay, round cylinders. Well, what they did with the round cylinders were they'd bury them in the ground